Carroll. He'll have off as we begin the home sixth. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Lifted down the line in left. And that is down, as that could be two bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the sixth inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the...
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And he is in there. Now the throw comes quickly into the third baseman, so they're at the corners now to begin the inning.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at...
just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. Skipper out of the dugout making the slow trek to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6-1, the final tally today.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
It's time for baseball now. The Austrian-born pitcher will be on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. The pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game. At the plate, Brendan Sanger, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Davis will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Here's Yasmani Tomas, and it's been a big series for him with the bat. He's collected 8 hits already. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Good changeup there as he takes command, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So striding in, Gareth Morgan, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-2. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Now a swing and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in, Connor Justice. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Here we go, guys. Here we go.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more.
Ball inside.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Ball
inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Next will be the designated hitter, Roberto Baldacchini. He's had 14 at-bats in the series, picking up 4 base hits. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
The 0-2 home. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Donahue ranging into shallow right, and a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit.
Now we got 2.
So now to the plate, Jack Kruger, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Here we go, guys. Let's do it.
That evens it up, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Donahue onto the grass. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready now, Emerson Hoover comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Fastball swung on and missed.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Deshaun Knowles. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The 1-1 home.
That's ball 2. The count is 2.
Third inning, no score to this point. All even now, 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Sanger flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on.
2 outs here, 2 outs here.
Popped him up. Morrell in foul ground, and that's the 3rd out. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Striding into the box, Yasmani Tomas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Ready for another chance? Gareth Morgan 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Stepping in, back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This one's down to 3rd. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first. At the plate now, Roberto Baldacchini, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Digging in, Kevin Maitan. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Maitan brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Jack Kruger. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that misses ball 1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Emerson Hoover is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Ready for another shot now. Deshaun Knowles, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Fouled away. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball that side.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Yasmani Tomas. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gareth Morgan. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Into the box now, Connor Justice. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Now here's the pitch. Roberto Baldacchini stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Here it comes, 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Gutierrez is there, 2 down. Ready once again, Kevin Maitan. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Stepping into the box, Jack Kruger. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. A swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. Hot. But it's the pitcher that makes the play, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Emerson Hoover. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there.
Jason Adam enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
Jason Adam.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, I was impressed by this outing, no doubt. The numbers don't lie. 7 1/3, very solid innings. And when you do that, you give your team a good chance to win a ball game.
Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. Craig Brooks claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Smokies, 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 19 men on base. For the Trash Pandas, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base.
The Stars of tomorrow get J.J. Macbeth has the ball for the 5th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Ready now, Richard Starkey. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Gutierrez is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now in the box, Justin Twine. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Now batting, Jackie Chadwick. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
And it's 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Stevie Templeton. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point.
Templeton.
No outs here.
0-1, here it comes. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. So striding forward now, Ferrar Encarnacion. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Has a look, now the pitch.
No. 1 ball.
Templeton aboard here at first with nobody out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Settling in now, Bryson Brigman. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1 delivery. A curveball hit right back at him. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. In the switch hitter, J.J. Macbeth. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Come on, let it fly right here.
This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Come on, go hard, go.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So stepping in, Santiago Chavez. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Santiago. Chavez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is foul for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up.
Balls up.
Young is under it. 1 out. At the plate, Nolan Oliger looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Yeah, we got 1.
Third inning, no score to this point. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Stepping up now, Robert Duggar. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 64.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
The count now at 2-1. Here it comes.
Ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Slow roller out to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number. Stepping up to the plate, Richard Starkey. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Here we go. Pick it up. Let's go.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Justin Twine will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Stepping in, Jackie Chadwick. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Short is there for it, and that retires the side. So they go down without a whimper here. At the plate, J.J. Macbeth.
Now batting, the pitcher, J.J. Macbeth.
Here comes the first pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats, foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Stevie Templeton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1.
No, that's the ball.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Ferrar Encarnacion. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in now, Bryson Brigman. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So a strong start on the mound as he's blank. Digging in, Santiago Chavez. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Popped him up. Short, waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Nolan Oliger.
The first baseman.
And here we go, guys.
Nolan Oliger.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Robert Duggar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a curveball's in there. 1-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Richard Starkey. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The 1-2 pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This is foul right side. High pop-up. Morel shading to his right.
I got it. I go.
Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in once again, Justin Twine. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now.
Here we go, boys.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Playing 12, 1-2.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Castillo has got it, and the side is retired. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. So here now is the pitcher, J.J. Macbeth. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field.
Round it.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Zach Davis, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Ready to begin the 8th, so digging in now, Stevie Templeton. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Simple
In
set.
there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Down the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Coming to the plate now, Gerard Encarnacion. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Encarnacion.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
No ball.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Number 10.
The pitch. Bryson Brigman is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit back toward the mound. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Well, that's only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Hard hit ball to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Into the box, Nolan Oliger. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Nolan Oliger becomes the first out in the 9th inning.
67. J.J. Bleday.
And a high strike there, 0-1. He'll come in with an average down to 230. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Bleday swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy hasn't reached the big leagues yet, but he's coming. You're going to know his name at some point. He's just got a few more developmental things to work on.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Richard Starkey. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Changeup laid off down around the shins. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
I mean, you're looking at
swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. The Smokies led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. J.J. Macbeth wins his 3rd of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Robert Duggar is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.